Citron Research 的历史、现状与未来。引言 Citron Research 是一家以短线卖空为主的研究公司，由安德鲁·列夫 Andrew Left 于2001年创立。他以揭露欺诈和误导性商业模式而闻名，成为华尔街外部对抗者的代表。随着市场环境的变化， Citron Research 也经历了重要的转型。以下将详细回顾其历史、现状及未来展望。发展历程。早期发展2001至2020年 Citron Research 最初名为 Stocklemon， 致力于通过发布研究报告揭露公司的欺诈行为。列夫的研究报告风格直白幽默，使其在金融媒体中广受关注。Citron 发布的报告能够显著影响目标公司的股价，许多目标股票在报告发布后通常会出现 20% 以上的价格波动。在其20年的运营中， Citron 揭露了超过50家公司的欺诈行为，积累了丰富的短线卖空经验。GameStop 事件2021年初GameStop GME 事件引发了市场的巨大关注， Citron 在此事件中遭受到重大损失。1月29日，列夫宣布 Citron 将停止发布空头报告，转而专注于正面投资。这一决定标志着 Citron 的使命发生了根本性的转变。列夫表示， Citron 的目标是为投资者提供长期投资建议，而不是短线卖空的机会。转型与未来展望。2021年及以后，在宣布转型后， Citron 将重心转向寻找具备良好管理团队和社会责任感的成长型公司。列夫表示，未来的投资将专注于快速发展的领域，尤其是人工智能和云计算等技术前沿。在2021年， Citron 对 Nebius 前 Yandex 的积极看法引起了市场的广泛关注，标志着其投资策略的重大转变。关键点：报告风格与影响。 Citron Research 的报告风格以幽默和直白著称，吸引了大量散户投资者关注。其报告不仅提供了深入的分析，还通过生动的语言使复杂的金融信息变得易于理解。列夫的报告常常导致目标股票在发布后的当天出现显著的价格波动。法律挑战与声誉。尽管列夫的空头观点引发了一些公司的法律诉讼，但他声称自己在美国的法律斗争中从未败诉，这使得 Citron 逐渐减少了法律挑战。随着时间的推移，列夫的声誉经历了起伏，但他始终坚持自己的研究方法，强调透明和真实的信息披露。市场环境的变化。 GameStop 事件之后，列夫指出，短线卖空在当今市场环境中变得更加困难，许多投资者开始转向长期投资。短线卖空的风险与收益特征使得越来越多的投资者意识到，长期投资可能是一种更为稳妥的策略。未来趋势。公共形象与市场影响。 Citron Research 的公众形象可能会因停止发布空头报告而受到影响，但列夫强调，公司仍将致力于通过投资建议来影响市场。随着投资策略的转变， Citron 希望在未来的市场中保持相关性，并继续提供有价值的见解。新的投资策略。列夫的新投资策略将更多的关注价值投资和成长型公司，尤其是在人工智能和云计算等快速发展的领域。Citron 希望通过挖掘这些领域中的潜力股，帮助投资者获得更高的回报。结论。 Citron Research 从一个反对华尔街的短线卖空者转变为一个寻求长期投资机会的公司。这一变化不仅反映了市场环境的深刻变迁，也表明了列夫对投资策略的深思熟虑。未来， Citron 将继续致力于为投资者提供有价值的见解，帮助他们在瞬息万变的市场中把握机遇。通过这种转型， Citron Research 不仅希望重新定义自身的角色，也希望在新的市场环境中发挥更为积极的作用。Citron Research, founded by Andrew Left in 2001, initially gained notoriety for its short-selling research, often exposing fraudulent companies and misleading business practices. However, the company announced a significant shift in January 2021, deciding to cease its public short-selling reports following the GameStop short squeeze, which resulted in substantial losses for left hedge fund, Citron Capital. This transition from a short-selling focus to long-term investment strategies illustrates a dramatic change in both Citron's mission and the broader market dynamics. Counterintuitive information. 1. Shift from short-selling to long positions. Citron Research's pivot away from short-selling reports may seem counterintuitive, given its historical success in identifying overvalued companies. Short-selling is often perceived as a way to profit from market inefficiencies, and many would expect a successful short seller to continue pursuing that strategy. However, the volatility and risks associated with the GameStop situation highlighted the challenges of short selling in a market increasingly influenced by retail investors and social media dynamics. 2. Continuous legal success despite controversy. Andrew Left claims he has never lost a lawsuit in the U.S., which could be surprising given the numerous legal challenges and backlash he faced from companies targeted by his reports. Many activists in the financial space face backlash and legal repercussions for their public statements, yet Left's consistent legal victories create a perception that such activism can be pursued with a relatively low level of consequence. 3. Changing market dynamics. The GameStop saga, which saw stocks with high short interest skyrocketing due to coordinated buying from retail investors, indicated a seismic shift in market behavior. One might expect that such incidents would enhance the appeal and effectiveness of short selling. However, Left's decision to abandon this approach suggests that the environment has become too risky and unpredictable for traditional short-selling strategies, contradicting the logic that high volatility increases opportunities for short sellers. 4. Focus on ethical investments. Citron's future strategy emphasizes investing in companies with strong management and ethical practices, which is somewhat paradoxical given its past focus on exposing corporate wrongdoing. The shift implies a new belief that the best way to protect investors is through positive engagement rather than solely by highlighting negatives, which contrasts with the traditional activist approach of exposing flaws. 5. Limited profit potential in short selling. Short selling is often considered a high-risk, high-reward investment strategy. However, the reality presented suggests that the maximum profit is capped at 100% if a stock goes to zero, whereas losses can be unlimited. This nuance challenges the common perception that short selling is a viable long-term strategy, suggesting that many investors may overlook the inherent risks involved. 6. Survival of activist short selling. The narrative that activist short selling is on the decline post-GameStop could be misleading. While it appears that the landscape for such activities has become more challenging, the same conditions may present new opportunities for those who can adapt. The market dynamics that allowed for the rise of stocks like GameStop could lead to future situations where activist short sellers find success, albeit with a need for more strategic approaches. 7. Public perception and market influence. Citron's shift from a prominent short seller to a long-term investor may lead to a decreased public profile. Typically, negative reports gain more media attention than positive by recommendations. Thus, the narrative suggests that Citron may lose its market influence, despite the fact that the underlying research and insights may still be valuable to investors seeking growth opportunities. In summary, Citron Research's evolution reflects a broader change in market dynamics and investment strategies, with implications that challenge traditional views of short selling, market activism, and investor behavior. The company's future focus on ethical, long-term investments could signal a shift in how market participants approach both investing and activism in the financial landscape. 在分析 Citron Research 的历史、现状与未来时，有几个重要内容往往被大多数人忽视，但这些内容对理解 Citron 的转型和市场的变化至关重要。一、Citron Research 的起源和使命转变。许多人知道 Citron Research 是一个以发布空头报告而闻名的机构，但很少有人深入了解其成立初期的使命。Citron 的创始人安德鲁·列夫 Andrew Left 最初的目标是保护散户投资者，揭露华尔街的欺诈与误导性行为。随着时间的推移，这种反对华尔街的立场逐渐演变为一种与华尔街更紧密结合的姿态。这种转变在列夫于2021年停止发布空头报告时达到了顶峰。列夫在宣布这一转变时提到，他意识到 Citron 已经成为了他曾经反对的体制的一部分。这一转变不仅反映了列夫个人投资理念的变化，也揭示了市场环境的根本变化。重要性。这种使命的转变值得关注，因为它不仅影响了 Citron 的运作模式，也反映了整个市场对短线卖空策略的看法变化。列夫的转型或许标志着一个时代的结束，即激进的短线卖空活动逐渐被更稳健的长期投资策略所取代。二、GameStop 事件的影响。GameStop 事件在金融市场上引发了广泛的讨论，许多人将其视为散户投资者与对冲基金之间的战争。然而，列夫在这一事件中的角色和 Citron 的损失常常被忽视。在短期内 ，Citron 的空头立场受到了重创，这使得列夫意识到短线卖空在新兴市场环境中变得更加复杂和困难。他在事件后决定转向长线投资，并强调了寻找有良好管理团队和社会责任感的成长型公司的重要性。GameStop 事件不仅改变了列夫的投资策略，也为其他投资者提供了一个反思短线卖空风险的机会。对许多投资者来说， GameStop 的情况凸显了市场操纵的潜在风险，以及在高度投机性环境中进行投资的挑战。三、Citron 的报告风格与市场影响。Citron 的报告风格以其直白幽默和易于理解而著称，这使得其发布的空头报告在散户投资者中具有很大的影响力。列夫的报告往往能在短时间内引发市场剧烈波动，这种现象在许多情况下被忽视。人们可能更关注市场的短期反应，而不是深入分析 Citron 报告中所揭示的公司潜在问题。重要性。Citron 的报告风格和市场影响力展示了信息传播在现代金融市场中的力量。列夫的直言不讳和易于理解的分析模式，使得散户投资者能够更好地参与市场讨论，并促进了对公司基本面分析的关注。这一现象在市场上并不常见，且为散户投资者赋予了更大的权利。四、法律挑战与声誉的演变。虽然列夫声称自己在美国从未败诉，但 Citron 多年来面临的法律挑战和声誉问题常常被忽视。随着时间的推移， Citron 的声誉经历了波动，尽管他在揭露欺诈方面的成就显著，但其争议性报告同样使一些公司对其发起了诉讼。这种法律挑战的减少可能与市场对其报告的适应有关，但也反映了市场环境的变化。重要性。法律挑战和声誉问题不仅影响了 Citron 的运营，也为其他投资者提供了教训。在高度不确定的市场环境中，投资者需要更加谨慎地评估信息来源和分析报告的有效性。Citron 的经验提醒投资者，声誉和法律风险在投资决策中不可忽视。五、未来的投资方向与市场环境。列夫在转型后表示， Citron 将专注于寻找具有良好管理团队和社会责任感的成长型公司。这一方向的变化反映了市场对可持续投资的日益关注。然而，列夫的这一转变 是否能够在未来的市场中取得成功，仍然是一个值得关注的问题。重要性：长线投资策略的兴起可能意味着散户投资者的投资方式将发生根本改变，这种变化也可能影响整个市场的结构。随着社会责任投资 3 和环境、社会及治理 ESG 投资的兴起，投资者需要重新思考他们的投资决策和策略。结论 Citron Research 的历史、现状与未来都与市场的演变密切相关。列夫的转型不仅是个人投资理念的变化，也是整个市场环境和投资者行为变化的缩影。尽管 Citron 可能不再是空头报告的代名词，但其在推动市场透明度和投资者教育方面的作用依然不可小觑。理解这些被忽略的关键内容，可以帮助我们更好地把握未来的投资趋势与挑战。
1. Transition from short selling to long-term investment. The most significant development in Citron Research's history is its pivot from short selling to a focus on long-term investment strategies. Originally established to expose fraudulent companies through short selling, Andrew Left announced in early 2021 that Citron would cease publishing bearish reports largely due to the challenges posed by the GameStop short squeeze. This shift reflects a broader change in market dynamics where short selling has become riskier and less effective amid retail investor activism and market volatility. Citron aims to identify growth companies with strong management and ethical practices, indicating a strategic realignment in response to evolving investor expectations and market conditions. 2. Impact of GameStop and market evolution. The GameStop incident marked a pivotal moment for Citron Research and the broader investment landscape. The surge in GameStop's stock price, driven by retail investors on platforms like Reddit, highlighted the vulnerabilities of traditional short selling. Citron's experience during this event underscored the increased difficulty of profitably shorting stocks in a market where retail investors can mobilize rapidly and influence share prices dramatically. This incident not only led to Citron's strategic pivot but also signaled a shift in market power dynamics, favoring retail investors over institutional ones and raising questions about the future of activist short selling. 3. Legal challenges and reputation management. Throughout its history, Citron Research has faced numerous legal challenges due to its outspoken short selling reports. While Andrew Left claims an undefeated record in court, the threat of litigation has certainly impacted the firm's operations and public perception. The legal landscape surrounding short selling is complex and fraught with risks, as companies targeted by Citron have frequently sought legal recourse to counter the negative publicity generated by its reports. Managing reputation while navigating these legal challenges has become crucial for Citron, especially as it transitions to a new business model focused on long-term investments. 4. Future trends in investment strategy. Looking ahead, Citron Research's future strategy will likely emphasize value investment in emerging sectors such as artificial intelligence and cloud computing. The company's recent endorsement of Nebius, an AI-centric cloud platform, exemplifies its commitment to identifying and investing in innovative companies poised for growth. This strategic focus aligns with broader market trends favoring technology and sustainability, suggesting that Citron aims to leverage its analytical expertise to identify lucrative investment opportunities in a rapidly evolving economic landscape. The effectiveness of this new strategy will depend on Citron's ability to adapt to market changes and investor sentiment in the coming years. 1. Enron Scandal. 2001. The Enron scandal involved one of the largest corporate fraud cases in U.S. history. Enron Corporation, once a highly valued company, engaged in widespread accounting fraud to hide debt and inflate profits. The scandal was primarily exposed by investigative journalists and whistleblowers, leading to bankruptcy in December 2001. The fallout resulted in significant regulatory changes in the financial industry, including the Sarbanes-Oxley Act, aimed at increasing transparency in financial reporting and corporate governance. 2. WorldCom Scandal. 2002. WorldCom, a telecommunications giant, was involved in a massive accounting fraud where it inflated its assets by $11 billion through improper accounting practices. The scandal was uncovered by internal audits and whistleblowing, leading to the bankruptcy of the company in July 2002. The WorldCom scandal highlighted the need for financial oversight and resulted in further reforms in accounting practices and corporate governance similar to the changes prompted by the Enron scandal. 3. Theranos scandal 2015. Theranos, a health technology company, claimed to have developed groundbreaking blood testing technology that could perform a wide range of tests with just a few drops of blood. However, investigations revealed that the technology did not work as promised and the company had misled investors and patients about its capabilities. The scandal was brought to light by investigative journalism, leading to criminal charges against founder Elizabeth Holmes and significant legal and financial repercussions for the company. The Theranos case serves as a cautionary tale about the risks of hype and misinformation in the startup ecosystem, echoing themes found in the Citron Research approach to exposing fraudulent business practices. Future outlook for Citron Research, predictions from 2025 onward. Introduction. Citron Research, founded by Andrew Left in 2001, has significantly evolved from a pioneering activist short-selling firm into a player focused on long-term investment strategies. The company's transition, particularly after the GameStop incident in early 2021, suggests a strategic pivot that reflects broader market trends. This outlook will explore potential future developments for Citron Research and the investment landscape in which it operates. 1. Emphasis on long-term investments. Citron's shift towards identifying and recommending long-term growth stocks is expected to continue. The firm will likely focus on companies with strong management teams and ethical practices, particularly in sectors such as artificial intelligence and cloud computing, where Nebius, a former Yandex company, exemplifies this focus. As AI technology proliferates, Citron could leverage its research capabilities to highlight investment opportunities that align with emerging technological trends. 2. Increased regulatory scrutiny and market challenges. While Citron has historically operated with a relatively low level of regulatory intervention, the market's changing dynamics, particularly post-GameStop, may introduce new challenges. The rise of retail investor activism and the potential for regulatory changes aimed at curbing speculative trading practices could affect how Citron operates. The firm may need to adapt its research methodologies to navigate these challenges while maintaining its credibility. 3. The evolution of activist short-selling. With activist short-selling facing headwinds, Citron's prior expertise in this area could be repurposed to identify overvalued companies or potential frauds without the public short-selling reports. Instead, the focus might shift to private consultations or reports for institutional investors, allowing the firm to maintain its analytical edge while avoiding the pitfalls of public scrutiny. 4. Diversification of research and reporting. As Citron transitions from its traditional short-selling model, it may diversify its research output. Future reports could include in-depth analyses of market trends, sector-specific insights, and thematic investment strategies rather than focusing solely on individual stock recommendations. This broader approach could attract a wider audience and establish Citron as a comprehensive research provider in the investment community. 5. Collaboration with institutional investors. Citron may increasingly collaborate with institutional investors seeking unique insights into market opportunities. By leveraging its research capabilities, Citron can offer value-added services such as tailored analyses and investment strategy development, enhancing its reputation in the investment community and potentially leading to new revenue streams. 6. Adaptation to technological changes. The investment landscape is rapidly evolving, driven by advancements in technology and changes in investor behavior. Citron Research will likely invest in technology to enhance its research capabilities, utilizing big data analytics and AI tools to generate more accurate and timely insights. These tools can also help the firm identify emerging trends before they become mainstream, positioning Citron as a thought leader in the investment space. 7. Market sentiment and retail investor influence. The influence of retail investors will continue to shape market dynamics. Citron may need to adapt its communication strategies to resonate with this demographic, potentially utilizing social media and other digital platforms to engage with investors directly. This approach can enhance its reach and relevance in a world where retail trading continues to gain momentum. 8. Sustainability and ethical investing. With growing emphasis on environmental, social, and governance (ESG) criteria, Citron may align its investment recommendations with sustainability principles. This focus could attract socially conscious investors and enhance the firm's reputation as a responsible investment research entity. 9. Potential for new business models. As Citron evolves, it might explore new business models, such as subscription-based research services or educational content aimed at retail investors. These initiatives could diversify revenue streams and establish lasting relationships with a broader investor base. Conclusion. The future of Citron Research appears promising yet complex. By pivoting towards long-term investment strategies, enhancing its research capabilities, and adapting to the evolving market landscape, Citron can maintain its relevance and influence in the investment community. As it navigates these changes, the firm's ability to identify and capitalize on emerging trends will be crucial for its sustained success in the years ahead.